Hey guys, so this past weekend was Thanksgiving weekend. We ended up closing the cottage, which is pretty typical for us. Um, and it's not an easy job, so I'm pretty exhausted. Um, haven't really been in the mood to do anything else this week. So I figured I'd give you guys a look at my apple trees, probably for the last time this year, um, unless something interesting happens. Actually, at this point, I think I should say I'm giving you a look at my pear trees because the apple trees they're just not growing all that much. I don't know. Maybe it's a difference in the species. But we got the big one. Well, the not so big one anymore. And it's a little rough, but I think it's gonna pull through. If you can look here real close, you can see that there's new little sprouts coming out. Each one of these leaves is basically a branch, and now it's going to have its own leaves coming off. And the same thing over here, except this one here has gotten so tall. This one here, the leaves all fell off, but like the other ones, it's growing its own branches and its own secondary leaves here. I'm probably going to pull these off at some point, probably next year. Not at the moment. I want these things to grow as bushy as possible right now. Um, yeah, something I just noticed about this one just about 5 minutes ago. Um, the leaves have fallen off the bottom of this one too, but I didn't even notice them getting dry or anything. And that's a maple leaf. And I've got this stuff. I'm not sure what it is. It might be an onion, but we'll see. Maybe I'll pull one up a little bit later. And then these are my three apples. Those four are pears, of course. I've said that 50 times. They're growing okay. I noticed this last week. This has got almost like somebody took a bite out of it. It's a little weird. I don't know what that is. Um, they all seem to be growing okay. This one's got a little bit of fuzz or something on it. I'm not sure. But, I mean, they've all got these little secondary leaves on them. And overall, they're doing okay. This is after, um, I actually think it's been 1 year now. If it hasn't been a year, it's coming up pretty close. But I'm impressed. Out of, I think I had a total of 6 apple trees, apple seeds, and the 4 pear seeds. Um, one of the apples didn't germinate. 2 didn't plant soon enough, and they died in their little pots inside. And so these 3 were basically like a prototype learning experience. But the 4 pears that was interesting. I don't know if you heard that, but somebody squealed their tires or something. I don't know. What was that? Oh yeah, the 4 pears, all of them lived. All worked out pretty well. So I think that's it for the trees. after I'm feeling a little bit better, a little more energized. I don't know if you noticed, but I got an infection underneath my eye here. Not pink eye or anything like that, but at some point I must have rubbed my eye and scratched or something, and now it's infected along the bottom here. So when that clears up, it's actually feeling much better now, so I don't expect it to last more than 2 or 3 days. We'll get back to the video that I've been talking about for the last month. That will the next 1, 2, 3 videos. 2 I've mentioned. I don't know if I mentioned that there, but anyways. This thing keeps tickling my leg. Yeah, you guys have yourselves a good day.